Happy Friday, I'm Carol Schulte and welcome to another edition of my Happy Friday video blog. And greetings from the Science Park here in Buenos Aires, Argentina. As you can see, I'm getting ready to celebrate Canada's milestone birthday, turning 150 tomorrow, or whenever you watch this, on July 1st. And for all of my friends south of the border, happy early 4th of July. So I'm kind of sad that I won't be able to take part in these festivities in Canada because we'll be flying from Buenos Aires to Prague. Not that I'm sad that we're going to Prague, but I will be in all of my paraphernalia, having some fun on the plane, and I even have a trivia game lined up for my fellow remotes with some fun prizes to see who knows about our beautiful country. I have to say, I'm pretty proud to be a Canadian and super excited that tonight I've been invited to go and attend a gala at the Ambassador's Place here in Buenos Aires. Now, today I'm not going to talk about celebrating, even though I love it, because we spoke about that a few weeks ago. I want to talk about a matter that's a little bit more serious. Now, don't run away and don't get scared off. I promise you, I'm not going to ask you in the comments to share your deepest and darkest secret, but we are going to talk about the power of vulnerability. This week, Women Living Big had its first event here in Buenos Aires entitled Vino and Vulnerability. Why not? We're in the land of wine, and what is more fun and powerful than bringing a group of women together to do some wine tasting, to get to know each other, and to form some deep connections and bonding over sharing some really important matters to us. Now, I'm not necessarily a stranger to vulnerability. I've shared live in a video such as this one. Hang on for 1 second as that train passes by. I've shared about my fears in potentially never meeting the man of my dreams. I've come clean from stage when speaking to a group of over 250 women executives on the fact that my power suit was actually given to me at a clothing swap, and I've bungee jumped in my birthday suit in Greece. However, I still have a lot of learning when it comes to being fully vulnerable, and I had a huge aha and awareness the next day. It was definitely a powerful event, and a lot of women did open up and share. However, I was totally inspired and blown away by a fellow brave remote who shared in a blog post why she chose not to attend the event, because she's celebrating over 2 years of sobriety. Now, in this blog post, she opened up about what that meant and how challenging it was to be in a program like Remote Year, where there are so many events and activities surrounded by having a glass of wine or having a drink to celebrate. She happened to be in the audience when Brené Brown gave her famous TEDx talk on the power of vulnerability. And it really affected her, as it did me when I first watched that video. And if you haven't seen the TED Talk, I certainly encourage you to do so. And she decided in that moment she was going to make some changes to her life. And I commend her and applaud her for doing so. And it made me realize that we all experience feelings and emotions that we may want to cover, whether it's with a glass of wine or being a workaholic or working out feverishly. And I ask you too, what events are you potentially doing to cover up how you might be feeling? And if you were to share and open up just a little bit about what's going on in your life, who might you be helping? How might you be giving permission to them to share? And how freeing would you feel? So this week, while we're celebrating, I also challenge you to think about what it would look like to be just a little bit more vulnerable in your life. Who could you positively impact? Because no doubt through this brave woman sharing her story, she's impacting so many people. And how freeing would it be for you to actually come clean about something that you're experiencing, feeling, or going through? There is a power in vulnerability. And as Eric Michael Leventhal says, we are at our most powerful when we no longer need to be powerful. So I invite you to think about that this week. And until next time, I'm Carol Schulte. Have a fabulous day. And don't forget to dream big, play big, and live big.